so today we have, for the first time ever in Puerto Rico, Odd Man Out. We got Jeffrey. He's the lead singer for the band. We will talk a little bit, like I said, about your adventures. Welcome to Puerto Rico, first thing first. I know you've already been a few days over here. How has it been? Have you loved the island? How's the adventures? Talk about a little bit about that.
Oh man, it's been awesome.
It's been awesome.
Hospitality's been awesome. It's been wonderful. We've only done awesome things and been extremely well taken care of.
Frankie's taking care of you guys then?
Very, very
that's
well.
Good?
Yes.
Alright, that's good to know. That's great to know. I know that yesterday, Saturday, we had you guys show with Gag 2. It was with Marty's Tongue, Burning Words, Gag, and Odd Man Out. How was that experience? How do you feel about that with the Puerto Rico hardcore scene? How was that?
It was awesome. It was, when we first showed up early, so we didn't know what to expect. And we weren't, you know, when you travel somewhere you've never been and play a show, you have no idea what the show's gonna be like, and it exceeded my expectations. It was awesome. All the people were awesome, the bands were awesome. People went off for the bands. It was very fun. It felt like we were from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Puerto Rican, that treaty of that, like a family, right? Mm-hmm. Especially with, you know, the hardcore scene. We've seen that. Especially, you know, we gone out and gone different places around the world. Hardcore scene is a family, so
yeah. I
bet that feeling is the same way here too. You know, everybody, you know, coming up to you guys, taking pictures. Everybody was just having fun with you guys. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. Right with while playing, just a lot of moshing, the vibes. I saw you just, you know, just having fun like a little kid. I just saw that, man. Tell me about that. The people, how you felt that, you know, the feelings of everybody coming up to you, just taking the mic and singing with you.
Oh, it was great. I love especially when you go other places, people knowing your songs is always a huge honor. But what I really enjoyed was the whole fact that this show was even able to happen, because a scene, one of the most important things for like a scene to thrive is for people to care about it. And the fact that people cared enough to go out on a limb and spend their own money to get two bands from very far away from the west coast of the United States to come here and play for the first time is, honestly, I tried to emphasize that when we were playing, like, that's a huge deal. Like that you have someone in your scene and a group of people in the scene that will support that. That's a huge deal, because it's really hard to do. It's thankless work, and I just think everything that you guys did to put it together was awesome.
Right, especially a small island like this that usually it's really hard to get bands over here. We don't have a highway, you know, we can just take a Florida over here to Puerto Rico, it's impossible, right? But then again, people like Francisco and other people that bring bands over here get the opportunity, especially just enjoy the time and having people like you guys enjoy our island too. See that there is a music scene. Everybody thinks here the one we have is reggaeton and Daddy Yankee inside. It's not true, right? You know, we have more than just that. There's a lot of great bands here, and you know, that potential of, hey, showing the world there's more here than just reggaeton or trap or anuendo. So that's great to know. I saw that you signed a few LPs. A few guys went and took pictures with you guys. I was just thinking, you know, while looking at you guys, you know, playing live, something else about DIY, right? Most of the things that were borrowed, or what I saw, you guys, you know, just went out, took guitars, anything you can borrow, and just start playing. And then again, we go back again to that square one, DIY, just having fun and just enjoying it. Let me see here, just a quick cycle of the questions that I have here. So, right, comparing from different scenes, would you put Puerto Rico top notch? Like, hey, there is a scene here, we can say, yes, this is worth coming over here, you love it. Do you feel like this would be more out there and people see this? Like, I don't know if you get my
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I would say yes. I think it's 110% worth it. I always think that you're giving up a huge benefit that playing independent music gives you, which is the ability to travel the world and see different places and meet different kinds of people, by not taking advantage of that opportunity, because eventually the opportunity for you will be gone. So yeah, definitely worth it, always worth it. And once again, it's a special place. Like when I met Francisco in Bogota with Cold Times,
right.
All I said was, oh, Puerto Rico, sick. I've never played Puerto Rico. And he was like, oh, well shit,
right.
let's fix that. And I was like, yeah. And then, now we're in Puerto Rico. Playing Puerto
It's
Rico is
amazing.
awesome.
And there's something else, right? Because Colton did play in Colombia. And actually, I remember that Frankie told me, hey, what do you think about bringing Ahmed now? I'm like, hey, bring him over here. Help with that. Let's have fun over here.
Yeah.
And that contact, you know, I'm glad that due that they were invited over there to Colombia, you guys have the contact and join too. And hey, come to Puerto Rico. Hopefully, we have more opportunities like that. I wish Colton would have played yesterday. You know, I know they had a few opportunities and stuff. Hopefully, it's not the first or last time you guys come into Puerto Rico, and hopefully, there's more of it. Just to give a little bit more runaround, Francisco, I know has been taking you guys everywhere, down to beaches, you all got burnt up, you got more fed and stuff. How about the food? Have you guys enjoyed the food?
Oh man. We've been eating. I ate an entire rotisserie chicken today, and then I had ribs at Bebo's. We've eaten Bebo's 3 times, like 24-hour barbecue.
Every day.
Every day. Shit, man. We've been eating. And then, yeah, we went to the sickest river spot today. Went to the river spot, swam, jumped off some rocks, messed around, went down some slides, went to the beach. All of, like, especially Ahmed as a band, we like worked it out so that we could do Gag and Ahmed out together, shared a lot of members. Ahmed as a band historically is just a band to do fun stuff. So like swim spots like that. We come out to play a show, sure, but it's mostly like, oh, we're gonna hit this 6 swim spot. That's like it's like the focus almost is doing something sick. So like if we can travel somewhere, play a 6 show, it's like just icing on the cake.
Definitely.
Just going somewhere else cool and like swimming in a dope lagoon in Mexico, or a waterfall we're not supposed to jump off in Spain, or like a waterfall that Griffin falls off in Malaysia. Whatever it may be.
That's good to know. I'm glad that. Right, it's like you said, you know, just enjoy music, but just taking the opportunity, right? To enjoy the land.
Beyond lighthearted stuff, yeah, it's that connection and like building a community of people and understanding that like, sure, your band's cool, whatever, you can like record music and people might think it's cool or whatever, but that aspect of it is like marketing. Like you can market a band well and make people enjoy the artistic portion of it, and that's really cool. But the thing that I really like about hardcore is actually making friends. Making friends and like meeting people that put on for each other. And it's like, because like at the end of the day, at the end of my life, when I die and I'm on my deathbed, would I be excited to be in a popular band? Or would I be excited to have friendships that I go to my grave with?
Definitely.
Friendships.
And I agree with you completely.
Friendships.
And it's making that, you know, quote unquote business, because then again, you do have connections with other people and you make business too. But then again, those business become friends.
Yeah.
For the most part. So I think it's a great
It's a synergy. It's a
exactly,
balance.
exactly,
It's a
yeah. Exactly. It's a balance. So
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to view it. I'm surprised yesterday that, you know, like I said, it's my first time seeing Gag and Ahmed now for the first time. Next, you know, it's the same members, just a few changes.
Just mix around.
Yeah, mix around. Talking about that. How that happened, was it?
Oh, because we're all friends.
place, everybody,
Yeah, we're all friends. We've all been playing music together for years.
And this is the first time that you do this, like this change of, you know, both the bands playing together?
No, we do it with tons of different bands all the time, all throughout our lives. We've all done different projects, and they've all kind of been shared members. We're like, because we're from a smaller scene too, like the Pacific Northwest. It's a smaller scene. There's not as much action, and everybody's kind of stratified. So like, you find a group of people that are down to go, and then you go.
Nice, nice. And especially you guys from Seattle, right? Specifically, all members. I imagine all members are living in the same state, all separate.
Sort of. Adam lives in Arizona.
Arizona.
But yeah, everyone kind of gets older and moves different places, but for the most part, we all grew up in the same place.
Same place, yeah.
Yeah.
I think something that comes around here in Puerto Rico too. A lot of people that used to play bands, they move out and come back, play, live in different states. It usually happens. I think that's something part of the music scene. Comparing music scene with Seattle versus Puerto Rico, is it something similar that you see?
Similarities would be just being isolated from other places. Like, Puerto Rico is literally an island, but like Seattle feels like a fucking island. Because the nearest place you can play a good show is 11 hours. You gotta drive to the Bay, and no one wants to do that drive. And even then, it's like, oh, there's so many shows in the Bay. Is it on a weekend? Is it gonna have decent support? And are people gonna show up? Like, it's tough. You gotta really actually enjoy it to like. But post-COVID, shows have been crazy. Like, shows have just been good regardless. it has historically not ever been like that. So
I agree with you.
continuing to ride the wave.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I think COVID, right, affected a lot of stuff. Here in Puerto Rico, same here, especially with Maria, I think we're more affected us. We got hit by a hurricane, Category 5, and that just went downhill. Most of the bands left out, most of them left to the States, mostly, you know, it kind of died out. But then again, after COVID, after Hurricane Maria, like you said, it hasn't been the same, but then again, there's still something there. There's still a run. There's people going for it, looking for music and to enjoy it and grow with it. So I agree with you completely with that. And it's great to see that view. See something different. See that no matter what's happening, hardcore scene will be always there. Metal will be always there. Punk will be always there. There's going to be always a scene for everybody. And there's going to be music. So no matter what happens, there's going to be always someone playing a guitar, doing music, screaming on a microphone, because it's going to still happen. So, if any case, I just want to just say that I think with this, we covered pretty much everything, the questions that I have. Like I said, we do have footage to add on the interview.
Cool.
I don't know if you want to give something to the kids that are making music or starting a new band. I don't know if you want to give them a message to them.
Oh, a message. Well, first I got to backstep one time and bring up the fever dream, because Casey told me to bring up the fever dream. our first experience when we got here, which was because you talked about the storm. So when we first got here, there was no power.
Right.
We stayed in a spot that had no power. So we tried to sleep, but it was so hot. It was so hot. We're all sweating profusely. Sweat is just pouring off of our bodies. Casey is dreaming that his late mother is calling him home, and all of us just kind of like. I didn't know if honestly, by the time we got to the show, I didn't know if I'd be able to play. I was like drums and singing, those are two pretty difficult things to do as a performance.
Oh, yeah.
And so we got some caffeine and we were okay, but man, we didn't really sleep. But to kids.
To kids, young, old people, anyone who's starting a new band, man.
Yeah, just fucking do it, because it's awesome. And you'll be happy you invested your time into something you felt passionate about, because eventually it will pay off in ways that make you feel fulfilled, happy, and maybe your band will travel the world and you'll have unforgettable experiences with all your friends. It's going to be awesome. Just do it. Doesn't matter what it is.
Awesome. Yeah, we good?
Yeah, we're good. 15 minutes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys.
All right, have you a wrap?